In this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 things that will allow you to have rapid success with our program, and also the reason we have a 96% client success rate. So here's what you're going to learn from this video. First, you're going to learn about the opportunity vehicle that is freight brokering. Then you're going to learn our freight formula. And lastly, you're going to learn how this is all delivered to you. These 3 simple things are what allowed one of our top members, Anise, to build a 6-figure freight brokerage in less than 90 days. And by the end of this video, I promise you'll have a thorough understanding of our exact process to start your own 6-figure freight brokering business in the next 6 months. So let's jump to it. So the very first thing that we're going to do is put you in what I call the right opportunity vehicle. Freight brokering is a business model that has been around for over 100 years, and it's not going anywhere. We've transitioned to an online model for people that we work with. And one reason I say that it's not going anywhere is because it's a recession-proof industry. Goods have to be shipped whether the economy is good or bad. A great example of this is the pandemic that we had a few years ago. I'm sure you saw semis on the road in 2020, even though we were all supposed to be in our homes, right? It's because no matter what, whether there's a pandemic or the stock market is up or down, whatever the circumstances, companies will need their products shipped throughout the supply chain. More importantly, however, freight is not going anywhere because of the growth of the industry. As of last year, 2024, online commerce over the last few decades has exponentially grown the freight industry to a $1.3 trillion industry, just in the US alone, $1.3 trillion. And this is expected to triple over the next 5 years to a $4 trillion industry by 2030. So what we're doing now is putting you in an opportunity vehicle in a space that is very untapped. So just to give you an example, to serve the demand of a $1.3 trillion market, there are only 80,000 freight brokers in the US. And I say only because if that 1.3 trillion were to be divided and distributed evenly among those 80,000 brokers, then each broker would have a business generating over $16 million in revenue. 16 million, not bad. So we're simply capitalizing on this lack of supply of freight brokers with our opportunity vehicle. Now let's talk about our freight formula. The first thing that we're going to do in this stage is download our knowledge of the freight industry into you in just a couple of weeks. And we do this by utilizing the 80-20 rule, which is that 80% of your results are generated by just 20% of the inputs or effort that you put in. So we're going to prioritize these 20% of inputs using our freight formula as a step-by-step process that takes you from complete beginner to professional broker in just 15 hours of go at your own pace training. The second thing that we're going to do in this stage is get you set up with your own personal virtual assistant. That way you don't have to spend all day responding to emails, generating quotes, getting stuck on hold with carriers. We want to go ahead and free up your time to go ahead and spend it on the most profitable part of your business, which is going to be client acquisition. Then we're going to give you our exact systems and processes that I use to run my own 7-figure freight brokerage on autopilot. So you can have a 6-figure freight business running while working less than 10 hours per week. And to close things out, last is our delivery. In terms of how all this is fulfilled, it's a 6-month membership. We limit the number of spots in each of our classes because we provide you with a one-on-one coach the entire duration of the 6-month membership. In order to make sure that you get the time and attention that you need from your coach, and to make sure that our coaches don't get overwhelmed. We have to limit the spots we have in each class, and we won't begin to fill up the next class until we feel that the members of the current class that we just launched are off to a really profitable start. You'll also have access to our entire team twice a week, during which we'll take everything that you've learned and make sure that it's properly implemented into your business to maximize your profit and results. Now you understand how to leverage our help to start your own freight brokers this year, but now you need to know how to make money as a freight broker. So click the video on the screen, which is a full video that breaks down how you earn income as a freight broker, and we'll see you in the next video.